Hi, everyone. In this session, our focus would be more about the skills and the individuals. And my first question, Melanie, to you is how do people get into the payroll industry? And how can we encourage uh, next generation to join the payroll industry?
So every country I've been to, it's been amazingly the same issue that people are worried about where we're going to find the next generation of payroll professionals. I think most people fall into payroll. I think the story is that maybe they worked in HR or finance, and the payroll person went on holiday or left, and they were asked to join the payroll department and process that payroll, because obviously all you need to do is push a button. Obviously you don't. And the person has really enjoyed the experience and stayed in the payroll department, or stayed in the payroll profession, and worked up within their career.
Have you seen any changes, over the last few years? And what kind of a skill set companies are looking today
Yeah.
to hire for payroll?
So the profession has definitely changed, and I think there are more dynamic individuals joining. So I think the payroll professionals of today are maybe slightly more strategic and analytical. And as we all know, it's not just pushing a button. You need to be able to deal with pressure. Everyone wants to get the payroll correct. And another skill set I think people are looking at is, if it's a global payroll, they're not necessarily looking for the payroll skills, but they're looking for the language skills. I feel that people are going to be a lot more analytical. So I think one thing the pandemic has shown us, that payroll has a lot of data. And I think the payroll department was really key in the pandemic, to be able to tell the business owner, or the board of directors, what's the expense going to be, because the salaries are one of the highest bills each month for a company. So they were crucial. So I think the future, and I hope that the way that the department has been highlighted over the last 12 months, I hope that will only increase, and the payroll department will be have more prominence in companies.
Do you see a role of payroll professionals or the payroll community itself to enhance the profile of payroll professionals so that they can attract better talent?
It's almost like we need to start promoting the payroll department externally to other departments and to companies and individuals. It's almost like people don't necessarily aren't necessarily aware of the payroll department, because when the payroll goes correctly, when it's right, the payroll department just is in the background, isn't it? If the payroll is wrong one month, and everyone knows about it. So it's almost like we need to know more about the payroll department. So it's just thinking of different ways to actually promote the payroll department within, and then to hopefully then look at the caliber of people that may want to join that department, rather than it being a silent department. One question I have for you is, how does Ramco recruit the next generation, and how do you support them?
Thanks, Melanie, for the nice question. Given that we carry the mandate to run payroll for our global clients, it becomes very important for us to not only hire right talent, but also to nurture them for future. Typically, we hire for two streams. One is to run the business, and other is to change the business. Change the business is nothing but to preparing them for the future needs as and when they come. We go to top institutions to hire people. We do look for people who have got background in HR and they have little bit of appreciation of technology. Once inducted, these people go through an extensive learning and development program within Ramco to prepare them for both the streams. In order to enrich their experience and also to make them a well-rounded payroll professional, we do have a job rotation program at Ramco. In this program, a payroll professional gets an opportunity to work in maybe implementation, product support, product management, and do a client servicing role. So these are some of the ways in which we induct talent into Ramco and we nurture them for future.